Alright, everyone. We have to review this game. This definitely requires review. Yeah. Start out Sicilian, and then bishop takes d6. The good old Sicilian gambit accepted variation. Queen out, bishop out. By the way, this was actually suggested by OnlyGMbeatme. So that's the first thing that made this interesting. Then, bishop j12. And the next move you'll find, if you want to pause the video, it is a shocker. Knight to k4. So what happens if the bishop takes the queen? Well, then you got queen to f4, and there's no way yellow could stop checkmate, because this queen has covered this diagonal and nothing can go and block it. So it's actually a nice, neat little trap set by green. Cannot take that queen. And this is what happens. The bishop goes back. I don't think the bishop move was... it blocks the queen, but maybe it's the only thing that stops the knight check. So that was what was played. Here, I think it was actually pointed out that bishop takes m7 was a move, and queens would probably be traded in that case. Well, here the queen goes there, and knight check. So then pawn push. And here, I actually suggested this as a move. Actually, I don't believe it was now. I think it was like a turn later, but still. Yellow could have played queen h2. And then, well, actually, yellow could play queen h2, but that gives up like, it's like a bishop and a knight for a queen. Bishop and a knight for a queen. Oh no, it's actually a knight for a queen, because then this happens unless he does this, actually, in which case he does this. So never mind. This was played. And here, he goes double check, which I believe was the right move. King over. And then, even more interesting, knight over here. What I think could have been played was queen takes bishop. Because if bishop takes back, then knight here, and that's mate. I think queen takes bishop would have just netted a bishop here. And now yellow would be forced to play something like this, which just results in either the queen taking back or taking back, which I think the bishop would be the better of the two. And that hits the queen. And the queen takes back, actually queen takes here with check. So I would say go bishop takes. And we would already be a bishop and a queen up here, plus bishop next turn. But anyway, blue goes here. Yeah, and they're discussing it right now. Instead of knight d11, queen takes e7 was better. Yeah. So now, let's go back to our game. I was just discussing this in chat. I think it's netting a lot of material. Bishop over here. And that's a check. Of course, bishop there stops mate. But yellow, queen takes f7, m7 check. And queen takes d8. Yeah, no, I was just showing it before. Green's in check. Well, anyway, let's go back to what's happening right now. King moves over, which is the only move. And then bishop takes check. And here, the only way to defend it against mate was to go queen here. And the knight would have to give itself up. And if either pawn takes the knight, then the pawn moves here next. So either this goes here, and bishop takes, or queen takes, and then come back here for double check, and that's mate. Okay, so never mind that. Queen here, knight, and then pawn takes, blocking the queen. Then we have this and this. Check, but then I guess queen takes, and queen takes bishop, maybe? Well, I think that variation would have been just prolonging the game here. So then this happens, pawn push, which threatens this. I like it. Now the knight is forced to block or the queen, but I believe the knight is better. It opens up a square for the king. And bishop takes. I would have almost preferred queen takes, but now yellow is threatening a check on blue, and he does. And now the knight has to move here. But in my opinion, the better move was knight to h2 check, h3 check, and then you win the queen. And they're already looking at it right now, I think. And yeah, I think knight j2 check was good. King over, bishop block. Here, queen takes, check, bishop takes, and this just results in the blue queen going here. And that's mate. But in my opinion, this move would have been better. And then queen takes would have been played. Although this move right here would have blocked the queen here. I'm not sure where they missed the mate. But then here, yellow just times out. I would have liked to see play continue, because yellow queen, I think, would have been forced to give itself up here. Otherwise, it is mate. So queen takes would have been the only move. Yeah, queen takes there, because queen takes knight just results in queen takes, and that's mate. Take, take, and then if bishop takes, then we will see a random move and queen takes. So queen takes, bishop takes, and then queen takes. Then we see this, and that is also mate. So yeah, I think after this move was played and yellow timed out, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I think red was mated. So let me know what you think of this video. I think it was a very interesting game and is worthy of being highlighted. Did You See That Coming is a very interesting and unconventional player, and plays openings that are very tricky. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching.